Imagine you are looking at all the things you didn't manage to do with your life because you couldn't break bad habits. What if all that changed and you learned how to do that?
English professor once said, success is how we define it. When I was 21, I didn't actually understand what he was meaning. Because to me, success always meant money, right? The financial successful people in the world. You know, the ones with the cars, the Lamborghinis, the Mercedes, I always associated success with financial gain. But that is not really the honest truth. Success doesn't necessarily mean financially successful. Of course, we all want to get there. But if you look at everybody who's successful, financially successful, you realize that they all have something that we don't have. They all do things that we don't do. They live life differently from how we live life. And before they got to that particular point where they were financially successful, where they had financial freedom, they had to let go of bad habits that were stopping them from reaching their potential. And I get it. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do, right? Letting go of something that we've been doing for so long that becomes natural. It's not easy letting go of that because we like it. It makes us comfortable, but it's not exactly helping us out, is it? It's pushing us back rather than forward. And this is the one thing that we need to talk about, right? How to let go, bad habits to avoid so that we are closer to our goals and our dreams. The first one is procrastination. Now, as a person who was an avid procrastinator, right? I understand how difficult it is to let go of procrastination because procrastination makes you feel safe. You're protecting yourself, right? But are you really protecting yourself? When you think about it, all the things that you put aside, 5-10 years from now, you'll be wondering, why didn't I pursue that thing? Why didn't I go after my dreams? Why did I stop myself? Why was I procrastinating? And with procrastination, the more you procrastinate, the more it becomes a hobby or a habit, the more it is easy to get sucked into this vicious cycle of, I'm not going to do anything because I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have, the excuses keep piling up. And before you know it, procrastination has literally stolen your time. It's stolen your dreams, right? And that's something that we need to let go of. We need to let go of procrastination. Okay, number 2 is the validation addiction. And back in the day, the validation addiction came from society. Society thought was appropriate for you to do at a particular age. When you reached a certain age, you need to go to college. When you graduate from college, you need to get a job. You need to get money. Move out of your parents' house. And then after you do that, you need to get married at a certain age. But the validation addiction has just changed form, right? Now it's with social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. We look at these things, right? And we want to be validated. We want to be appreciated. We want to be accepted. No one wants a rejection, right? No one wants to be rejected. And the thing is with rejection only makes you stronger. I know that kind of seems a weird thing to say, but think about it. Whenever you get rejected, you build bridges, you become stronger, you look at your life differently. But we're also afraid of rejection. We're afraid that person's going to reject us, and we're afraid that if the person rejects us, then what? And this comes with social media, not going forward in your life because you're afraid of what people are going to say. You're afraid people are going to reject you, so you don't want to post, about your new dream online. You don't want to post too much about goals and dreams and motivational posts, or even posts about entrepreneurship or going after your dreams. That's the thing though, the validation addiction, it always has a hook on us because we feel as if I do this, I won't get accepted. If I do this, no one will love me. If I do this, what will people say, right? So this is one thing we definitely need to let go of. Number 3 is all about negative self-talk. We need to stop talking negatively about ourselves, on our mindset, because the more you talk negatively about yourself, the more that ferments in your brain, right? The more it stays there, the more it hooks into you. And that is going to stop you from going after what you want, the more you talk badly about who you are and what you want. So we need to definitely let go of that, okay? All right, so number 4, fear of failure and not taking risks. I get it. A lot of us are terrified of failing, right? We're terrified of taking risks because what happens if this does not work out? What happens if I fail? What happens if I don't achieve my goals? What happens if people laugh at me? What happens if I'm made a fool of. But every great person had to fail. Every great person had to take risks. Every great person had to literally step outside of the comfort zone and do something that they weren't comfortable with. So we need to let go of this fear of failure. We need to let go of it. Like literally blow it away. Blow it away. Because the more you blow something away, the less effect it has on you. The more you take risks, the more you're not afraid of failing. And this is something that we all need to do. We need to let go of the fear of failing. Because once you let go of that, you will make so much breakthrough in your life that you'll be shocked. 5 is all about complaining. I used to be a huge complainer, okay? I would complain about every single thing. And eventually, the more I complained, the less I did, the less actions I made. And this is the thing about people who complain. They will complain and complain and complain. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in traffic. Oh my gosh, I'm always late to work. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough time in the day. Oh my gosh, I don't have this. And I get it. Like, those are legitimate reasons, right? But if you change the way you think and say, okay, I wake up later than usual. What if I wake up an hour or 2 hours earlier? What would my day look like? For one, you're more productive. Another thing is you get to do more things. Another thing is you are no longer tired by the time you go to work because you're rushing to get there. You've got your morning to figure things out and to slowly get into the groove. I've been waking up, at 4 for about 5 years now, and my life is completely improved. I've got more time to do things, and I don't feel as tired as I used to when I used to wake up later on. A simple tweak in your life schedule can change things. But this is the thing though, you got to look at the things that are stopping you, things that you're complaining about, and figure out solutions to those things so that you're no longer bogged down by certain things that are happening during your day. Number 6, perfectionism. Oh my gosh, this is a big one. Like, raise the land to all the perfectionists out there. I used to be a huge perfectionist. Things had to be proper in place before they went out. And you know what? Perfectionism does not equal success. Perfectionism does not equal breakthrough. Perfectionism doesn't equal you living your life on your terms. Perfectionism is just a stronghold. Perfectionism stops you from actually going for what you want. So this is one of those things we need to let go of. You need to let go of perfectionism. You need to let go of the idea of perfect, because there's no such thing. Okay? Say it with me. There's no such thing as perfect. So why are you trying to be perfect? Yes, there's a fear that when people look at us, we're worried what they're going to say. So we try to be perfect, but no one is perfect. No one is perfect. So you are not perfect. So stop trying to be perfect and stop trying to put the pressure on yourself to be perfect. The last one is all about a lack of self-discipline. Now, self-discipline is a hard thing to master. Now, with self-discipline, you got to do things even if you don't want to do them. Get up when you don't want to do it, right? Start a project even when you don't want to do it. Work on your goals and your dreams even if you don't want to do it. Stop overthinking, because overthinking is keeping you in a paralyzing state, okay? You overthink, therefore you don't do when you're supposed to be doing. So you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. Like, literally, let go of the idea that everything needs to be in its place. Let go of the idea that, the more I know, the more knowledgeable I am, the more I can do it. Sometimes in life, you just have to do it. Simple like that, right? Even if you don't know everything, you just gotta do it. And then you learn as you go, right? That's the thing about life. It's all about learning. It's all about building. So the more you learn, the more you improve, and the rest is history. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, so that you're always notified whenever a new video comes out. I'm telling you, guys, the next content stuff that's coming out is gonna blow your mind, and it's gonna make your life so much better for 2023 and the rest of 2023.